The Leafs have traveled down Alligator Alley from Sunrise, Florida to Tampa Bay as they tangle with the Tampa Bay Lightning in a game that is, if not crucial, very important as far as the Maple Leafs are concerned. Jake Guentzel not in the lineup. We believe it is for a maternity situation. Knives into the forecheck, trying to get a hit in there on the defenseman Chernak. The puck comes free to the line, not out. Leafs keep it into Marner. Marner gets a shot and scores! Just what the doctor ordered. Get off to a good start. And Mitchell Marner, a step closer to 100 points, has the opening goal.
25th goal, 95th point, and this is all pursuit on the forecheck.
Over to Moser once more. He returns the favor to his D partner, and a pass in front of the net was intercepted, and it is played off the boards and out at center ice, and Domi racing away 2-on-1 with Bobby McMahon. Domi to McMahon. Big pad save made by Vasilevsky, and it's cleared to center ice. Skating through center, a pass from Marner went off his stick and goes into the far corner. Marner and Nyes arrive there but can't come up with it. And it's cleared to the line, but another turnover. Here's Matthews in, shooting, stop, rebound, scores! Nyes makes it 2-0 Toronto!
Two goals, same line.
Same situation.
Yeah.
Turnover.
Of Matthew Nyes, who has been absolutely brilliant against Tampa Bay. Looks like the Leafs. John Tavares is going off now here on a tripping call.
Works to the half boards, down into the corner now, looking for a man in front in Cirelli. It comes back to Hedman, a shot that rang off the goalpost, and you could hear it all the way up here in Scarborough. Back to the point, it comes on the near side. Kucherov, a shot blocked. Rebound doesn't clear. Point coming in with a shot off the other goalpost. Are you still with us?
My ears are ringing.
And the draw scrum, but the Leafs control it. Riley rips it around the boards, but it is trapped at the blue line, then knocked back towards the line and out at center and out of the penalty box. Here's Tavares. He's in a goal in with a backhand, and Vasilevsky is able to make the save. Leafs get it up on the wing and have iced the puck. No, it hits the linesman, so it's maintained in the center ice area. Brought in over the line by Kucherov. Into point and a shot. That hit the goalpost on the other side. Another pass into the slot area, gobbled up by Cirelli. Down around back of the net, centering pass, down and blocked by Stolarz. And Matthews finds Marner, who drops for Matthews, who returns it to Marner, who returns it to Matthews, and he's in on the wing on the left side, looking top shelf and just missing. And get any kind of pressure going in the opposite end. And here the Lightning with it again with a shot. Stolarz has to make a big save. Near side, the Leafs can't get to it, and then Kucherov has it turned over, and Pontus Holmberg skates it out at center. He's in over the line, and it goes for Lawton, and a backhand was stopped by Vasilevsky. 4:20 to play in the period. Puck back to the point. Shot whistled wide of the net by Nylander. To the line, unable to get it in cleanly was Hagel the first time, now brought in, and a wrist shot by Cirelli was off a leg. Back to the point, a shot, scores! Nick Perbix from the point, and the Lightning get a late goal with 1:02 to go in the period. It's 2-1.
Leafs really concede the blue line too easily, Joe.
Now grabbed off by the Leafs to the left point, and a shot coming and is caught by Vasilevsky, but Lorenz is lifted off his feet. he took one look at your golf swing and said, I can't do this here. Here the Leafs breaking in on the right side with Marner, and he ripped it high and wide of the goal.
Boy, there was
and it's
room.
Gone up into the screen.
The Gretzky slap shot, doesn't he?
Yeah, you
Not
don't.
hard.
Yep. A shot. A big rebound off a save by Vasilevsky. Shot taken by Tanev. And it's flipped to the Toronto blue line, and a bouncing puck in the slot rolled in and had to be scooped aside right in front of the Leaf bench as the change was being made. Brought in over the line by Yanni Gourde. He drops it back. Kucherov got it into the goal crease, and Stolarz was looking behind him. Hedman quickly back the other way. Backing in over the line was Gonsalves. The pass was off a skate into the corner. Centered again in front of the net. Trying to go to the goal. The backhand is sent wide of the goal. Robertson may have saved a goal there by just getting a body in the way. Here's Point. Sending it around back onto the far point. It'll be trapped and now into the slot for Hedman. Shot. Block. Rebound. Shot high and wide of the Leafs goal. Leafs 2. And the Tampa Bay Lightning 1. And the Lightning with the puck in their own end get it ahead. Here's Kucherov in on the left wing. Gets it into the slot. And another block, this time from Benoit.
Leafs have got to play this like the last minute and a half of the game.
Played ahead, but that wasn't what was ordered. Tanev fanning on a shot, and then a wrist shot wired high and wide goes into the screen.
Wow.
Why don't you just be quiet over there?
Well, I don't think you want to do that at any time of the game.
I agree. Leafs win the face-off, play it up on the wing. Lorenz didn't get it out, kicked ahead then for Lawton, who lost it, and it rolls back towards the net and went wide. Twisting and turning, comes out of it. Back to the point to Hedman, a shot knocked down by the glove of Stolarz, and then the net is drilled, and there's going to be a penalty here to Toronto. Kucherov trying to center, goes back to Cirelli, now to Hedman, off the stick of Marner. 25 seconds left and a wrist shot, knocked down in front, played to the side of the goal. It's right in front of the net, and the Leafs are going to get a break.
Got a lot of confidence out of that power play, even though they didn't score.
Now, having said that, here's a pass in on goal, and that was knocked wide of the Leaf net. Cirelli to Kucherov, back to Hedman, over on the far side for Point. Point back to Hedman, back on the near side, centering pass, scores! Kucherov finds his man, Bjorkstrand, in front of the net. The Leafs are due to get a power play or two here in the third period. Nylander able to keep the puck in on the left wing for Riley. A shot. That's blocked. And down and injured is Tavares. Oh, wow.
Yeah. That could have taken the eye out of John Tavares. That came right up below his left eye.
Burn 4 minute high stakes 78 tempo.
And Matthews starts out of his own end with a pass to Nylander up on the wing. Tavares is into the game again. Centering pass to Nice.
Boy, it was nice. Hit the post. I thought it went off the blocker.
I did as well. 3:20 to go in the power play. Game tied at 2s. Draw one by Tavares. Marner with a pass in front, deflected and a goal. Rebound, scores! Matthew Nice jams it home! And the Leafs regain the lead on the first of 2 power play opportunities.
9 goals, 9 games versus Tampa for Matthew Nice. An old-fashioned. Mitch Marner is so smart, Joe, just throws the puck. We talk about Kucherov. But this time it's Marner. Throws the puck to the net. Not a hard wrist shot.
Nice dropping it back to the blue line to Marner. Now it goes to Matthews into the side of the goal for Nylander. Back to Matthews, a shot. Minute 2 to go in the power play. Crawl won by the Maple Leafs. Marner, a cross-ice pass in front. Tavares and Matthews' shot hit the goalpost. Looks to play it into the corner, and it comes back to the point. Marner with a shot. That is into the glove of Vasilevsky. Nice getting wrestled on the side of the goal. And is in a bit of a headlock there. Nothing more coming. Well, I shouldn't say that. Now both are going to be dispatched. Into the slot. Willie gives it over to the far side. Matthews back to the point. A shot by Matthews by Marner was deflected. And then a penalty coming here.
And it's Max Domi's going to go for tripping.
Back into the slot. Gets a return pass. Kucherov back to the point to Hedman. Hedman into the corner. Point looking for room in front. A shot. Deflects in front of the net. Chopped at by Benoit. He's had a couple of good shifts here. Back of the net. It's up against the boards behind the Lightning goal. 10:41 to play in the third. Robertson again getting it back to the point. D-to-D pass and a fight starts in front of the net. Bobby McMahon and Braden Point throwing punches. And the line. Get out of there! Linesmen are going to break it up before they can really get gone. Well, they did have minor penalties up there, but now they have made it major penalties, but they've given a minor penalty to Nick Robertson.
Boy, and he got just hammered into the boards from behind before that.
The Lightning, and across the line was Cirelli. Pass back into the slot area and a shot. Blocked there. Sprawling to block it was Matthews. But the Leafs don't get it out. Kept in by Hedman. Scores! Marner had a chance to clear. He dove to try and touch the puck, but he missed it. And Austin Matthews is doubled over, hanging to the bench after blocking that shot. But the game is tied at 3.
I would really have loved to see the better look at the Bobby McMahon cross-check, Joe, because a lot was going on.
But the Lightning are able to break it back out at center. In on the left wing side. Pass into the slot, and a backhand is scooped out of the air by Stolarz. Nyes really got kind of confused as to who he was going to go after. Just trying to get a change going. Here are the Lightning with 2:13 to go. And across the line into the slot area. Pad save and a dandy. Made there by Stolarz. And Tavares trying to get it into the zone. Does. To Willie. Nylander right wing side. In a goal. Oh, and a pad save made by Vasilevsky. What a chance that was. Oh, my. Dropped it off for Tavares. Tavares for Riley. Riley has it knocked away. And a breakaway opportunity for Point. Blocked, and a good save made by Stolarz. Riley thought he got high stick. A long lead pass by Nylander. Breakaway opportunity. And that was stopped by by Vasilevsky. Who was that? Who had the breakaway? Domi unable to keep it in, and neither could Nyes. Now a 2-on-1 going the other way. Kucherov shot it wide. Domi with the loose puck, trying to play it ahead. Morgan Riley finds Nyes with one man back. Riley jumping into the rush. Nyes to Riley. Good save made by Vasilevsky. Centering pass. Matthews scores. Nyes gets a beautiful goal-mouth pass for the hat trick, and the Leafs win it in overtime.
Wow. Morgan Riley and Nyes in a 2-on-1, but the pass Nyes makes to Riley is through his own legs. Riley doesn't finish, throws it back to Matthews coming off the bench. Matthews takes it to the net, and Matthew Nyes is wide open to the left of Vasilevsky.